Hello everyone, Muhammad Aoun here with Canada Talks again. So I posted recently a video about building a business in Canada, and I got tons of messages from the community asking me multiple types of questions. But there's one specific question that was asked by a lot of people, especially from the software development and the tech industry. So the question was that why tech companies should move to Canada. So what I've done today is basically I've come up with 5 bullet points or 5 points why Canada is a really good place to start off or build a delivery center if you're working or offering services in the tech industry. So I'm going to start off with the most obvious one, the geographical proximity with the US. So obviously, because Canada and US are next to each other, they share a huge border, so it becomes very easy to travel on site to meet customers whenever you have to run a discovery workshop, whenever you have to do close a customer or for account management, etc. So moving back and forth and meeting customers is very easy due to geographical proximity. The next point that I want to discuss is basically point number 2, lesser living costs in USA versus Canada. So we know that Canada has its own crisis of rentals and growing expenses, but still, as compared to US, it tends to be cheaper. So especially with the cities like Calgary, which are hugely promoting the startups, with accelerators present there, and venture capitalist companies hugely investing in Canadian companies. So it becomes very easy to basically sustain a business there, and living costs are also comparably low. So the third point I want to kind of discuss today is a little bit, I want to shed more light on that, is basically access to tech talent. So what's happening in Canada is that Canada is admitting 5 million new permanent residents to Canada within the year 2024. And it is going to continue to do that during 2025 and the following years as well. Now, why is that important? Is that because when you have 5 million tech talent available in a country, obviously there's not readily so many jobs available within Canada. So what happens is that all of this tech talent which came on skilled immigration is available to be consumed readily, and countries like US, where they have huge demand but work authorization within the US is hard to get, and they also, due to the nature of their business, don't want to offshore their work to let's say Asian countries or Eastern European countries. So the natural choice for them becomes consuming talent in Canada. And right now, what I'm seeing hugely happening is that there's tons of jobs posted by US companies for which they eventually go into Canada and hire remote skilled tech talent from Canada for the US companies. So if you're looking to get hired in the Canadian market right now, the good news is you don't have to limit yourself. There's tons of remote jobs of US companies available on LinkedIn, and you can definitely explore those and apply on those, because if you've got work authorization in Canada, so that is a huge plus point when it comes to getting hired. The fourth point is the comparison of the work authorizations across USA versus Canada. So we all know the lottery system about the H-1B work authorization. Getting that for US is extremely hard. First of all, it's a lottery-based system. Secondly, it's the probability of getting that due to huge number of applicants is very low. So US still remains a country where there's thousands and thousands of jobs, but not available talent with work authorization. So as compared to that, getting work authorization, getting skilled immigration in Canada is very easy. So if you're looking to build a company there, you can hire people very easily and take things from there. The fifth point I want to talk about is the time zones and the cultural overlap. So obviously Canada and US share 4 time zones basically that they overlap on. So, and their culture is very similar. So naturally, Canadian companies get a preference working with US companies. And a lot of tech companies are right now building their delivery centers in Calgary, in Toronto, in Vancouver, and so on and so forth. I hope this video was helpful. If you're looking for to move to Canada or have any further questions, feel free to message me and would love to collaborate around that. And please, if you like the videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel, as I'll be creating more content on an ongoing basis, hoping to connect with you and answer any of your questions about the Canadian market. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.